when the dollar goes down, it is going to be hell on earth for Americans particularly. And I've said this for decades. The globalists are going to position the U.S. to build their world government, to build NATO, to build all this globalist infrastructure, set up China as the heir apparent, and then betray America from within to sell out not just the dollar, but our infrastructure. And that's now happening with more and more global credit agencies, which are the globalists, devaluing the United States because, quote, the U.S. government didn't give them the extra trillions they wanted, even though they've given them tens of trillions of dollars in just the last few years. So this is a very, very serious time to be alive. And out of all the issues, you look at collapsing borders and war with Russia, all of those are important, but at the core of it is the globalists ending the old Bretton Woods agreement and the hegemonic power of the dollar, bringing in a global basket of currencies pegged to a central bank digital currency where the central banks can program the currency, track and control where you go, how you spend it, not let you spend it, devalue it, upvalue it, and just give themselves incredible power through the ESGs. Now, the ESGs are not dead. They're just changing the name of the ESGs. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us on this very important Monday, August 7th, 2023 transmission. I'm your host, Alex Jones, and we're going to be covering incredibly important information today, as we always do, but again, particularly important information concerning the future of not just the U.S., but the world. Since the end of World War II, the United States has been the country that controls the world reserve currency. That's given us incredible power. It's how we've been able to dominate the planet and turn into the corrupt empire that we actually are. As much as I hate the fact that America is this aggressive, tyrannical, New World Order system that built the whole globalist program on the ashes of the old British Empire, when the dollar goes down, it is going to be hell on earth for Americans particularly. And I've said this for decades. The globalists are going to position the U.S. to build their world government, to build NATO, to build all this globalist infrastructure, set up China as the heir apparent, and then betray America from within to sell out not just the dollar, but our infrastructure. And that's now happening with more and more global credit agencies, which are the globalists, devaluing the United States because, quote, the U.S. government didn't give them the extra trillions they wanted, even though they've given them tens of trillions of dollars in just the last few years. So this is a very, very serious time to be alive. And out of all the issues, you look at collapsing borders and war with Russia, all of those are important, but at the core of it is the globalists ending the old Bretton Woods agreement and the hegemonic power of the dollar, bringing in a global basket of currencies pegged to a central bank digital currency where the central banks can program the currency, track and control where you go, how you spend it, not let you spend it, devalue it, upvalue it, and just give themselves incredible power through the ESGs. Now, the ESGs are not dead. They're just changing the name of the ESGs. The good news is there is a global awakening. Just had dinner with Joe Rogan a couple nights ago. He is beyond red-pilled. I knew him 20-something years ago, and he was awake as I was. He kind of fell back asleep 5-6 years ago, started waking up 3 or 4 years ago, and now he's basically beyond me in many ways. I mean, he is born again hard, and that's endemic of what's happening all over. Tucker Carlson just did a big interview with the younger Tate brother, Tristan, and that's going to be coming up here today, some clips of it, where they pointed out that the deplatforming of InfoWars was just the beginning for everybody else. And it goes for the current attacks against InfoWars as well. And so that's why you're tuning into the broadcast, you're sharing the links, you're sharing the articles, is key, because the globalists see InfoWars as the beachhead against them, because I've done the deepest wide spectrum research on their global program and how to stop them. We've had all the experts on. I've been on the air 29 years, and quite frankly, it's not bragging when you say we're the best there is. And that's now recognized, ladies and gentlemen, that we are the trailblazers. Joe recognized it to me. Tucker Carlson just talked to him yesterday, recognized it. And again, it's not about bragging. It's about people understanding that folks are making their choice. And I've got some Elon Musk news too. I've talked to a lot of people close to Musk. I've talked to some of his top lawyers. I've talked to other people close to him, and they said, no, listen, Musk is 100% for real now. He has red-pilled himself completely. His brother almost died from the shot. His ex-wife took one of his kids away and is trying to chop their genitals off. He's pissed. And they said behind the scenes, he literally is on fire, totally pissed off and turning against the globalist. And I know Joe's for real. I'm not gonna get into private conversations we had, but I mean, look at his show and see what he's doing. It's amazing. And again, it's not about focusing on Tucker Carlson or Joe Rogan or Elon Musk, but they're really the kind of the big three up there. And then InfoWars is, basically kind of like the brain trust behind a lot of it. But it's not that they're getting their news from me. Once you see the New World Order, once you understand it's there, I'm not telling you what to see. I'm just showing you, hey, see the buck in the forest behind that tree? See his antlers? Oh, I see it now. Oh, there he is moving. Well, it's the same thing. I'm just like, hey, see that from another angle. And the reason I tell you this is, as dark as everything is, I want to salute and thank the viewers and listeners, because really the credit for this global awakening that gives us a fighting chance against this dehumanization is because of you. So please continue to spread the word. Tell everybody you know, tune in now. Go to InfoWarsStore.com, where Vitamin Mineral Fusion is back in stock and so much more. Now we're going to come back. I got a big report on their plan to poison the meat supply, starting with beef. It's already begun. Stay with us. Tomorrow's News Today.
I'm looking for partners, collaborators, colleagues who want to join forces with me around the globe and create real value, generational wealth, and financial freedom for everyone else around the world. Get involved in the cryptocurrency markets, get involved in the NFT markets. This is your moment. Life all comes down to a few moments. Don't let this pass. Now it's not too late. Next year is going to be too late. Ultimately, this is about freedom. That's the way I see it. This is about giving power back to the people and enabling billions of people worldwide to use the financial markets to improve their lives and those of their friends and their families and their communities. Honestly, I think it's a violation of human rights not to allow people basic access to financial services. Because right now people are being kept in the dark, they're being robbed of education, and it's a travesty. And so I'm looking for people that want to join me and be a part of this solution. And that all happens inside the DeFi Academy. The gains my students are making are absolutely amazing. Double, triple digit gains in the first month alone. That's amazing. This will change your life. Now is the time to get involved. I'm going to tell you exactly how my students in my academy made money in the last 30 days. I'm talking about real trading results. And let me just whet your appetite a little bit. Let me hit you with some numbers. I'm talking Brendan from New Zealand is up 68.77% on the month. Steve from Europe up 83%. Albert in Singapore up 169.9% on one single trade. I got Susan up 153% on her call options alone. Also rocking 139% returns and 442% returns as well on individual trades. These are people that are changing their financial future in the last 30 days, but it's based on trading discipline.
I've graduated over 500 students from inside my academy from over 54 countries around the world. It's amazing. When it comes to crypto, DeFi, and blockchain, we love this space. We truly believe it's the future. This is down to our core. It's authentic to what we're doing, and everybody can tell through the camera because you can't make this stuff up.
If you're watching me now, wherever you are, I implore you, take 60 seconds right now and join my academy. Apply today. Now you've got a chance. Life all comes down to a few moments. What are you going to do? What's the choice that you're going to make?